we're not going down on the floor for this one. So hopefully this will work. Okay. So welcome. It's Yoga Fusion, 45 minutes. I'm Judith, and welcome to all new and people who have been here before. We really appreciate you. Okay. So as I said earlier, the only thing you'll need is a chair in your body for this class. Here's my little folding chair. It's got nice wide legs so that it's got a lot of stability. Should you happen to have a yoga mat, that would be great because it would be a sticky mat and the chair can hopefully have traction on that. And then if you happen to have yoga blocks, great. If you don't worry. You can substitute or modify. Also, a yoga strap is a wonderful thing to have, but you could substitute that with a scarf or a belt, a bathrobe tie, a dog leash, perhaps. And then this is a set of 1 pound hand weights. I recommend nothing heavier than 2 pounds for this class, but again, hand weights are optional, so don't panic if you don't have or don't wish to use that. The blocks could be substituted with a couple of canned goods of equal size and weight if you wanted to try to do that, but it's just a suggestion, okay? So let's start today by taking the feet about shoulder width apart and just start gently shifting the weight from side to side as you swing the arms around the body and you're twisting the spine as you look over the shoulder. So think about a soft fist right under the collarbone, the clavicle, and you're twisting and turning, giving the spine a nice squeeze, a gentle squeeze to wake it up. We'll do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep turning and twisting. Now you're going to pat yourself on the shoulder. We're tapping on the lung point here. That's reflexology, Chinese traditional medicine. So we're waking up the lung points, front and back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then keep twisting and turning. Now, think about tapping the midriff in the front. The back hand is going to tap the kidneys. They're up a little bit higher. In the meantime, you're still twisting and turning and looking over the shoulder. 4, 3, 2, big full breaths. Last one, very nice, and then slowly unwind. Don't just abruptly stop. That's a good way to get dizzy. We don't want you to do that. And then slowly come back to center. Let's take a big breath in, inhale up. Exhale, press the air down by the side of the body. Inhale up. Exhale, press. Lifting and pressing. 2 more. This time, let's keep the arms up. You're going to climb an invisible rope, an invisible ladder. And the chest is going to stay square to the front of your space or your screen, so you're not torquing off left or right, okay, off to the side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Really nice. And then shake out the arms. Very nice. Making soft fists with your hands. Let's start tapping the hip bones here. We're going to do some tapping. This stimulates the blood flow. It stimulates lymph to move through the body, waking everything up. And so we're going to move from the hip bones now to the sides of the hips. This is a nice routine you could do in the morning when you wake up in the morning if you feel groggy. And then we're going to go on to the bum. Little tap on the bum. And then up by the kidneys, up here by the kidneys, a little higher. And then we're going to go down the outsides of the legs, up the insides of the legs. Let's go back to tapping on the hip bones. We'll do 2 more rounds, just like this. And remembering to breathe. Let's move to the sides of the hips. And then we move on to the bum. Whee! And then up by the kidneys. And then down the outsides of the legs, the yang meridian. Up the insides of the legs, the yin meridian. You might feel some tingling now in those legs. Back to the hip bones, last round. So soft fists tapping on the hip bones, and then sides of the hips, and then back towards the bum, up by the kidneys, and then down the outsides of the legs, up the insides of the legs, and then coming back to center. Let's just shake out the hands as you're ready. And then placing the two palms right over the navel, all right? So you're going to start circling up the right side, and I'm not mirroring you, across the center and down the left side. So the up is the ascending colon, going across is the transverse colon, and then the descending colon goes down the left side. So we're actually massaging the colon, encouraging it to do its job easily and efficiently. Just do a few more just like this. Nice circles, massaging the body. And then coming to stillness and shaking out the arms and the hands. Let's take the feet again about shoulder width apart. The hands could rest on hip crease or waist. And we're going to start circling the hips now. Think about inhaling forward and then squeezing the navel to spine as you exhale, rounding in the back. Inhale and exhale. And noticing any spots here in this circle that might feel tight or sticky or dark or painful, and directing your breath to those areas. Two more in this direction, squeezing the navel as you round in the back. Let's come back to center now. Just pausing for a moment here. Breath in, breath out, and then circling in the opposite direction. And noticing if this feels the same as the other way. Maybe it does, but maybe it doesn't. And again, focusing your attention on any spots that might need some assistance in terms of just focusing your attention on those sore spots. Big full breaths, two more in this way. Last one. And then coming back to center. Let's roll the shoulders forward, up, back, and down. You could do this sitting in a chair. If you have trouble standing for long periods, that's perfectly fine. So it's forward, up, back, and down. We'll do a couple more in this direction. And then we'll circle in the opposite direction. Again, noticing any differences, if there are any. Maybe, maybe not. And you're standing tall. Abdominals engaged. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. And then shake everything out. Let's extend the arms out to the side now. The palms face the floor. And drop the shoulders away as best you can. Think about sliding your ribs to the right. Ribs only. Coming back to center. Slide them to the left. Back to center. Sliding and moving. And remembering to breathe as you do that. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Very nice. And then only the ribs are going to move. Your arms are fixed. You're going to tilt to the right like a little teeter-totter. Come back to center, tilting to the left. So you're not flapping the arms. The arms are fixed. It's only the torso moving. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Back to center. And let's float the arms down. Shake everything out. Giving yourself a little respite. Now, we can sit in the chair for this business. So approaching your chair, and if you want to use hand weights, grab your hand weights, but hand weights are optional, okay? So sitting mindfully on the front part of your chair seat, try not to collapse into the back, all right? And so the legs and feet are in parallel here. And we're going to go ahead and just open the palms so the palms face forward. And if you're not using weights, it's a soft fist in each hand. Each hand is fisted. And we're going to just do biceps. Exhale as you bring it up. Inhale as you open. Exhale as you bring it up. Inhale as you open. We'll do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, using the muscles, not momentum. 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Now the forearms only come parallel to the earth. The arm unfolds only halfway. The palms face the ceiling, and you're going to do little pumps up to the sky with the palms. Here, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to your parallel arms. We're going to exhale out, come back into center. Exhale out, back to center for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to neutral here. The arms are still parallel to the earth. The forearms, little pumps up to the sky for 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Slowly release the arms. Very nice. Now, think about the palms facing the wall behind you. Let's start on the right side only. Exhale up to shoulder height only. Inhale, take it down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. And the arm comes down. We move to the left. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Now maybe you want to continue 4 and 4, or maybe you want to do 8 together. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Arms can come down. The palms are going to face the wall behind you. Let's tilt forward with the torso about 20 degrees. You're going to raise those straight arms up behind you, and they're going to stay higher than the bum. And you're going to pump the palms up towards the sky for 8, 7. Don't let the head dangle. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. And then slowly lowering that down. Very nice. Coming upright with the torso. The palms face down on the thighs. No weight or one weight in each hand. Let's alternate legs. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Come back to your neutral. We're going to stay on your right leg this time. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Back to neutral. Maybe give the legs a little shake just to get back to neutral. Go to the left. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice, very nice. And then losing the weights if you were using them. And what we'll do is we'll keep the feet and the legs in parallel, the toes point forward. And let's just bounce the legs a bit here for 10. This is pumping blood and chi throughout the system. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. And then slowly bring them down. Don't just abruptly stop. I'm going to move my chair back so you can see my feet. And the legs will be slightly wider than parallel, not too much, just slightly wider. The heels are going to stay grounded onto the mat or the floor. So both feet externally rotate. Come back to center. Both feet internally rotate back to center. So you're really rotating the whole leg bone into that pelvic girdle. External rotation, internal rotation. 8, sitting tall. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice, very nice. And then shake out the feet and the legs. One more thing, and we're going to lift the right heel up. You're going to place it down. Lift the left heel up, place it down. Lifting and pressing. Lifting, pressing for 4, 3, 2, 1. Really nice. And then coming back to stillness. Let's scoot over to the right on your chair. And so this outside butt cheek is half on and half off of the chair. It'll make the movement more easy. So you need to be sitting close to the front of your chair seat, not scooted to the back. And then you're going to extend the right leg out to the side. If you want a modified version, you could just bend the knee, all right? So try the straight leg first. If that doesn't work, modify. The right arm is going to come up, and you're going to stretch over to the side. Ooh, here we go. Just like a big arc here. Get a big stretch on the right side of the body. Ooh, whew. Let's do 4 of these. 3, 2. We'll stay over on 1, big side stretch here. And then that top ribs are spinning open to the sky. You're going to bend the top elbow. Inhale, bend the top elbow. Exhale, press it to the side. Bending and stretching for 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. And then coming back very slowly, letting that arm resist the gravity as it comes down. You might want to assist that leg to come back on in. Then you're going to scoot over to the left side of your chair seat. And you're more towards the front, not the back. And this left leg will stretch out to the side. Or maybe that leg wants to be bent. You can decide. And then the left arm is going to take it over. Inhaling and exhaling. Big arc with the arm. Inhaling and exhaling for 4, 3, 2. Stay over on 1. The top elbow bends. Inhale, bend. Exhale, press it to the side. Inhale, bend. Exhale, press for 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. And then the top arm floats down slowly, 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 slowly. Drawing that leg in. Very nice. Now you can come back to the center of your chair seat. And the legs want to go nice and wide now. All right. So you're going to take your right forearm, press it into the inside of the right thigh. The right thigh presses into the right forearm. Lifting up that left arm to the sky. Another big stretch now for that left side of the body. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Circles with the top arm. 4, 3, 2, 1. Other way. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. And then slowly lowering the arm down. Shake out both arms. And now the left forearm presses into the soft part of the left thigh. The left thigh presses into the forearm. So you've got an isometric press going on below and a big stretch going on up above. Big stretch for the right side of the body. For 4, 3, 2, 1. And then the arm comes down. Very nice. Slowly. Now think about suppleness of the spine. See if you can get as much flexion in the spine as possible with this movement. The legs stay wide. We're going to lead with the chin, exhaling forward, and then you're going to tuck the chin as you roll up. Inhale forward. Exhale, tuck it as you roll up. Let's do 4 of these, focusing your attention on the spine. All the vertebrae in the spine. All the spongy discs between the vertebrae. We'll do 2 more in this way. Last one. And coming up to sitting. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Breath out. Now we're going to do the same move in reverse. So you're going to tuck the chin. Inhale as you tuck. Exhale as you break the waves with your head. You're leading with the crown of the head. Inhale, tuck the chin. Exhale, scoot forward. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. Really nice. And then coming back to center. Feet can come in, legs can come in slightly. Let's place the palms face downward. The fingertips point towards each other. We're going to tilt to the right. Come back to center, tilting to the left. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. And now we're going to go ahead and squeeze the shoulder blades together. Inhale. Squeeze the arms as you press the elbows back. Inhale. Exhale. Let those blades slide down the back body. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. And then open the arms. Inhale. And one more time. Let's turn to the right. These are goddess arms in yoga. Exhale to the left. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. And then slowly letting the arms float down. Shake out the arms and the fingers and the hands. Very nice. Now let's get the legs and feet in parallel. We'll do a sit to stand move here, okay? That means you can stack the palms right over your chest, the heart center here. And it's going to be inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now you don't have to go as fast as I do, or at my pace, find your own pace. All right? Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't sit down on this one. If you can pump, hovering over the chair seat for 4, 3, 2, 1. Really nice. It's coming back up to standing. Unfold the arms. Shake out the arms. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to take the chair off to one side on the long edge of my mat. You may not be using a mat, but get it so, and I'm not going to mirror you for this either, all right? So the right hand goes on the back of the chair seat for support. You've got your feet and legs in parallel. You're going to take your right leg forward, lunging. The knee stacks over the heel, and then bring it back. Lunging forward, bringing it back. We'll do 4, 3, 2. Stay forward on 1. Little pumps. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay here on 1. Now the knee should stack over the right heel. Maybe one arm wants to come up. We're moving into warrior 1 in yoga. Maybe the second arm wants to join it. Maybe it doesn't. We'll hold here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Staying here. One arm floats back. Exhale, inhale. Other arm. Exhale, inhale. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Warrior 1. Arms come down. Right hand goes back to the chair. Right foot goes back to left foot. How was that side? Now we're going to do the other side. All right? So now my left hand is on the back of the chair seat. The feet and legs are in parallel under your hips. The left foot goes forward. Left knee stacks over left heel. Coming back. Exhale. Inhale. 4, 3, 2. Stay forward on 1. Little pumps up and down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay down on 1. One arm comes up. Maybe you want to stay right here. Maybe a second arm wants to join it for 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms come down. Hand goes back to chair. Other arm comes down. Left foot meets the right. Shake out your legs and your feet. Woo! So that was warrior 1 in yoga. And from here, the feet go underneath the hips again. Let's bounce the heels. Little bounces with the heels for 8. This is working on bone density. 7. Move the body anywhere that feels right. 6. Or let the body move you. 5. 4. 3. 2. Meditation in motion. And 1. And then slowly bringing the heels down to stillness. Very nice. Let's take the legs out. Big wide V. Toes pointing out 30 to 45. Arms come out. 5-pointed star. Big full breaths. Let's bend the knees. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. For 4, 3, 2. Stay down on 1. Little pumps. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten it up. Arms come down. Very nice. Let's heel toe the feet together or step the feet together. Very nice. Now, let's grab the chair once more. And we're going to face the chair seat this time. Okay? And then you're going to be fairly close to the chair. And you're going to grab the sides of the chair seat. So the body is making a right angle here. You're not going to let the head droop or dangle. Crown of head lines up with tailbone. Abdominals are engaged. So from here, I won't mirror you. Put the weight in your right leg. The left knee, the bent knee comes into the nose. Donkey kicks here. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Re-extend, flex the left foot. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Really nice. Point the toe. Touch that foot down on the right. Lift the whole leg. Touch down on the left. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Really nice. Rebend the left knee. Take it out to the left side and circle the bent knee. 4, 3, 2, 1. Other direction. 4, 3, 2, 1. Left foot meets the right. Micro bend the knees, left and right. Getting back to neutral. I'm going to switch sides so you can see. Okay, now the weight goes in the left leg. Right bent knee into nose. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. For 4, 3, 2. Extend the leg on 1. Flex the foot. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, stretch the leg away. Bending and stretching. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Point the toe. Right foot touches down left. Lift the whole leg. Foot touches down right. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Rebend the right knee. Float it out to the right. Circle. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Other way. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Right foot meets the left. Micro bend the knees, left and right. Oh. And then slowly using the chair back, rising up. Big full breath. Let's roll the shoulders. Let's put one hand on heart, one hand on belly. Whew. Let's work on 3-part Durga breath now. So we're standing here in mountain pose. Feet, 4 corners of each foot rooting into the earth. Crown of the head floating up to sky. And just as we pause here, you might want to drop the eyes closed. You might want to have a soft gaze on the earth. And notice where the energy has shifted in the body. So we'll work a bit on 3-part Durga breath. So you're going to expand the belly like a balloon to start. So you're expanding the belly like a balloon. Inhale. Then it moves up to the ribs expanding. And then the chest, the collarbones. So you have a 3-part. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest. Noticing that pause at the top. Exhaling, chest, ribs, belly. Squeeze out all the air as much as you can at the bottom. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest. Noticing the silence at the top. Exhaling, chest, ribs, belly. Squeezing out all the air at the bottom. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Very nice. Shaking everything out. And we'll do one more thing for the feet and the legs. This time you're going to face the back of the chair. You can use the chair back for support. Let's take the feet in first position. Heels together, the toes point out 30 to 45 degrees. and you're going to face the chair back with those feet. So find a drishti spot there on the wall that is not going to move. That will be your balance point, drishti point in yoga. We're going to lift up on the tippy toes, and then we're going to float the heels down, lifting and pressing, lifting and pressing for 4, 3, 2, stay lifted on 1. Now we're going to just, the knees are pointing out slightly, when the knees will track over the toes. Inhale, bend, exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend, exhale, straighten for 4, 3, 2, stay down on 1, little pumps, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, re-straighten the legs, you're still on your tippy toes. Find that drishti point. Maybe one arm wants to come up. Maybe the other one arm wants to come up or not. Balancing on your toes for 4, 3, 2, 1. The arms come down. The feet float down. Shake everything out. Very nice. And then being near your chair, we're going to go into Shavasana, but we'll do some breath of joy to finish. This is fun. This is kind of like conducting your own orchestra. So you're going to breathe with each move. So it's inhale forward, inhale side, inhale up, and then let all that frustration from the past week go, all right? So it's inhale forward, inhale side, inhale up, exhale, release. Here we go. Two more. Very nice. And then shaking everything out, finding your way to your chair. And you can sit all the way back in your chair now. That's the good news. And then sitting nice and tall in your chair seat, all right? So you're rooting the sits bones down into the earth. You're floating the crown of the head up to the sky. And the palms can rest on the thighs. And then as you scan the body, see if you can find any residual tension that might remain, and breathing into those areas gently. And then now noticing a softness, a warmth, a relaxation forming in the soles of the feet, as though we're placing our feet in an imaginary hot tub, very comforting. And so that warmth envelops the feet and the toes. And then it moves into the ankles. And then it moves into the low legs, enveloping the calves and the shins. From there, it moves into the knee joints, permeating the complex structure of the knees. And then it moves into the thighs, legs and feet now becoming very, very heavy. The warmth moves into the pelvis, the buttocks release, the low back releases. And then from the belly, it moves into the waist and torso. It envelops the ribs, the heart, lungs, liver, kidneys, pancreas, spleen, colon, large intestines, small intestines. All those vital organs marinating in delicious warmth and relaxation. And from there, it moves into the chest and shoulders, rolls down both arms all the way to the fingertips, all the way to the fingertips. And then it moves into the throat and the neck. And then it moves into the head, all the way to the crown of the head. The back of the neck releases. The face and the jaw let go. The tongue lies at the bottom of the mouth, teeth slightly apart. Eyes sink deep into the skull, as though a white circle of healing light permeates every cell in the body. Noticing back body and front body, right side and left side. Noticing the whole body together, the whole body together, the whole body together. And while we rest here in Shavasana, here is a poem from David White. We shape ourself to fit this world, and by the world are shaped again. The visible and the invisible working together in common cause to produce the miraculous. I am thinking of the way the intangible air traveled at speed round a shaped wing, easily holds our weight. So may we in this life trust to those elements we have yet to see or imagine, and look for the true shape of our own self by forming it well to the great intangibles about us. If you'd like to remain in Shavasana here for as long as feels right, please feel free to stay right there. But if you're ready to meet the day, begin to bring some gentle movement to fingers and toes and arms and legs. And taking a nice deep full breath, let's float the arms up overhead, hands meet in prayer, dropping down the midline, stopping at the heart, samastiti, this beating heart. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you stand in the light of your own true self. I salute the bright light in each and every one of you. Namaste. Jai Bhagwan. Let me stop the recording.
I can do it. Let me see. I'm